Hello everyone, now we will start with the module 1 part 3 of economics with the topic public finance and private finance. We will see what actually the public finance is according to the Dalton. Public finance is concerned with the income and expenditure of the public authorities and with the adjustment of one to the other. The principle of public finance are general principles which may be laid down with regard to this matters. Actually, public finance is the government's finance. It is the study of revenue and expenditure. Now, we will see the definition being given by C.F. Bastable of public finance. Public finance deal with the expenditure and income of public authorities of the state and their natural relations, as also with the financial administration and control. According to the A.M. Smith, the investigation into the nature and the principles of the state expenditure and state revenue is what called public finance. Now we will just see the objectives of public finance. The first one is justice, law and order. Here, as according to the modern states, the facilities like military, police, administration, these all protective services are being provided by the government to protect the society. The second one, the main objective is protection of the country. Here, the government plays an important role by using the finance to protect the society by any foreign aggression. So here, the main objective here is to protect the country. Third one is responsibility of economic development. Also, the government has the responsibility to protect the country but also to develop our economy as by using the public finance and to maintain the economic stability with the economic development. So where here private sector found itself unable to create and run social overheads, but government has the step forth and assumed the responsibility of creation and maintenance of the society. Fourth one, social welfare. Here, to attain the social welfare is also the main objective of the public finance, like providing the basic facilities like health, education, housing, etc., which is being provided by the government and which increases the standard of living of the people. Fifth one, reduce disparity of income. Here, there is a reduction in the disparity of income, which is a main component of the public finance. We can say that actually which imposes a high taxes to the rich people, and actually then government spends this revenue and collects the taxes for the welfare of the society. Government is collecting the taxes actually for us only and to improve our standard of living and to reduce the inequality of the income. Sixth, economic stability. Here, state has to play an important role for bringing economic stability. Here, government has to give the protection against the situation of inflation, recession, unemployment, natural calamities, etc. The best example is now itself. You can just know about it, how much good facility is given by the government to us. Is in the time of this coronavirus, they are providing us the basic facilities also, and also many facilities like giving monthly ration to the poor people as well as middle class people, and also many facilities is being provided by the government at present also. Now we will see what actually the private finance is. Private finance means us, our own finance, individual finance. It is the study of revenue, expenditure, borrowings and financial administration of individual or the private companies. Here, the main objective of private finance is to fulfill the requirements of the individuals, individual firm and the companies. Now, we will see the basic difference between the public finance and private finance. Public finance is a macroeconomic problem. Why? Because it is for the society. While private finance is the microeconomic problem. Why? Because it is for the individual. Second point, motive is to satisfy the collective want of the people. Here motivation is like it is for the society, right? So the collective want is of the people, while in the private finance, motive is to satisfy the only personal wants. Third one, public income is generally adjusted to the public expenditure. Here, in private finance, individual adjusts his expenses as according to the income. Right? Whatsoever our income will be, according to that we will do the expenses, while there is a vice versa case in the public finance. Fourth one, public finance is more elastic as compared to private finance, as government makes a drastic fluctuation change in its budget, while in the private finance, for the individual it is very difficult to make the changes. They work or they just go as according to the income and expenditure. Right? Now, fifth point, public finance frames a deficit budget during the time of war, depression, or during the process of economic development, while in the private finance, individual generally arranges surplus budget. Here we need to work as according to the income, so our high income is there and low expenses are there. Now, in the sixth point, public money uses for the public welfare therefore cannot be kept secret, but here individual transactions are his own affair, so it can be kept secret. Now, the new topic we will see federal finance. What actually the federal finance is and in how many sections it is being divided, right? So, federal finance is actually being divided into two structure, that is unitary structure and federal structure. And unitary structure means the center coordinates the whole structure, that is what called unitary structure. In the federal structure, center and state both are having a responsibility to handle it. It is what about federal structure. Here federal structure is also being divided into three sections: finance commission, planning commission and central ministry. We will see further now what actually the unitary structure is. In unitary structure, all the powers are given to the center through the constitution. As I told you that center coordinates, so here all the powers are given to the center through constitution, and then center handles all the work. Here the state and local self-government organizations can enjoy only those powers which are actually being given to them by the center. The center which gives to the state has to enjoy it. There is nothing in the hand of the state or the local self-government in the unitary structure. For example, UK, France, Germany are there in a unitary structure. Here in the federal finance, center and state are given some responsibilities. Both can work. Some responsibilities are given to the center and some to the state. So there is a clear-cut provisions at every level about the sources from which the financial resources can be collected to meet the responsibilities. Here the three sections are being divided for the federal finance structure. The first one is finance commission. What is actually being covered in the finance commission, which gives the distribution of tax revenue of center to the state and distributes the grant. It is about finance commission. Second one is planning commission. In planning commission, it distributes the loans and grants from the center to the state for the planning. That is what called planning commission. Third one is central ministry. What the central ministry is? It is the distribution of the financial resources to the state for implementing some national plans or grants. So it is about central ministry. Now further we will just go with the in details in the next slide.